to start with the disrespect of the 49ers. It's got to stop. I think I seen something where we're 19th. We're ranked. Our power ranking is 19th.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I'm like, what are they doing here? We went to the NFC Championship game last year. We probably should have a top 5 defense. Our Achilles heel with our defense, which you was stating earlier in your program, which is our coverage, our secondary.
Got better.
Man, my boy Jason Aponte, man, he says that we got the best secondary that San Francisco's had since 1994. So,
I can see why I would say that. I can see why I would say that. As Julian Edelman once said, I could see why he would say that. You can make that argument. I'm not. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I don't know about Talanoa, man. We got 2 question marks out of the 5 positions. There's 2 question marks. They have the potential. But not yet. Because really, like in 2011, they had every spot taken care of in that secondary. 2012, even though one was Chris Culliver, who wasn't the greatest. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have an historical defense this year. I think teams are going to be in a lot of trouble trying to move the ball on us. And then when you combine that with the special teams that we've improved, that's going to affect starting field position.
Well, let's just be real. Like, why do you think these national publications that don't know the Niners super well are fading them so hard? What's the big reason?
I have no idea.
Yes,
Grant.
you do. Yes, you do.
I think it's just clickbait. I think they want to anger the 49ers fan base. And then there's a second thing that I think that you're getting to is the Trey Lance and
It's Trey, man. People don't know. They don't know what's going on out here. It was highly irregular trading up. Take top 3 pick doesn't play. It's highly irregular. It doesn't happen. I mean, people are just reading into it. And I think a lot of people nationally are looking at like, they're really moving on to Trey Lance. I'm betting against that team. I think a lot of people are. Now, people that like Trey Lance are looking at this team as possible Super Bowl contenders. I'm in the middle. I like Trey Lance, but I'm fading this team because I'm disappointed that they were so tepid, that they didn't do more in free agency because they kept Jimmy, and that they have Jake Brendel and they have Jake Brendel starting. They could have had a real starting center.
And that's kind of what I'm for in training camp. Training camp, my mind is kind of hesitant because right now there's part of me that wants to say, man, we're going to the Super Bowl. And then there's another part that will be like, man, we got like 4 or 5 unknowns that if it goes the wrong way, we could not only not be a Super Bowl contender, but not even be a playoff contender if these things don't go the right way with these positions.
This schedule this year is crazy brutal. I mean, I guess it's hard to tell, and you never know who's going to be healthy that week when you play them. But just right now, AFC West, the Bucs are on the schedule. It's brutal.
But I think it's brutal. I think it's brutal in terms of if Trey is not the guy. I think that's the only way. Because as far as our defense is concerned, there's not a lot that scares me. Even when you look at the paper of our schedule, I just feel like we could hold teams down in the less than 20s every single game that we suit up. And then we don't really ask the kid to do very much. We ask him to throw about 20 times a game. We run in a whole lot. And he should be able
to he should be able to protect himself to a large degree. He's so athletic and quick and strong that he can avoid a lot of sacks, but I'm afraid he's going to get not necessarily sacked a lot, but hit a lot because, I mean, pressure up the middle. There could be a lot of pressure in his face. And how long is he going to hold up? Holding the ball, extending plays, being a hero? Because if he misses a month, the seaso's over, man. You know it is. Nate Sudfeld time, unless Jimmy's still here.
Yeah, he don't need to be a hero, Grant. He just needs all he needs to do is those 20 throws. And most of the time, Kyle's going to scheme somebody open. There's going to come off a play action. He's going to move the launch point like he did in the Texans game when he changed his launch point, or like in the Kansas City game when he changed his launch point. Got the defense on one way, and now you got a 40, 50-yard bomb to a guy one-on-one coverage. Or not even.
I want to see him slide, CJ. I just want to see him slide. He has a little hero mentality sometimes where he's like, no, dude, slide. Please. You have to play. You got to start 17 games. That's his mentality. That should be his mentality. Start 17 games. Because I don't know the Niners can win without him this year.
I think sometimes where when he ran, he just dove face first into the ground, or he did clunky things to try to
He
avoid
did.
contact. I was almost worried about
Slide.
him when he tried to avoid contact. It just kind of looked kind of crazy. But maybe he could do better about
Do
avoiding
some people have
avoiding.
a mental block about sliding? I mean, I played Little League, so I like sliding. I don't know. Is it some people just don't do it? It's
But
not
in
hard.
North Dakota, he was accustomed to people being smaller than him, and he could just run them over.
Same with
So
Carson Wentz. And you saw what happened to Carson Wentz in the NFL. That's all I'm saying with him, man. Like, don't do what Carson Wentz did. That's what Wentz was all about. Let me show
he
you
learned
what I'm made of. No, you're a quarterback. Stop. Anyway,
now.
CJ, I like one more. Let me see the jersey real quick. It's nice.
That's that Steve
Oh,
Young.
man, that's pretty, man. Is that the 94?
Yeah,
75?
yeah. Steve
Really
Young,
nice.
man.
Gotta like it.
Came
You
on
gotta like it. You gotta like it.
throwback.
All right, man. Good to see you, dude.
All right.
Later.